changes.
What is going on, guys? Multiplayer HD here, and I am back with another play review, and this time we are taking a look at the inform Aleksandr Golovin. So Aleksandr Golovin was someone who I used his normal card when reviewing Ninja about 1 week ago now it was, and I highly praised his normal card. His normal card was surprisingly good for what it is. His card's not amazing on paper. You look at it, it's kind of average. It's like a Jesse Lingard, you could say. That's what you can compare it to, a Jesse Lingard. So he's not overly great, but he's decent in areas that he needs to be decent in. The only real negative we notice on the player data is his work rate. That's going to come out somewhere or another. So he's high. You'd ideally want high, medium, or high low for a cam, but high can be worked with, but I want to point that out as a little negative. He does have a 4-star weak foot and a 4-star skill moves, which is very good for a cam, no complaints there. And his actual card with 84 pace, 84 dribbling, 76 shooting, and 79 passing is decent. So we go into the attributes, and it'd be helpful if I actually clicked on the game. There you go. So we go into the attributes. We have the 84 pace is followed by the 87 sprint speed. So swings and roundabouts really. I'd rather that being 87 acceleration would be a little better, but 87 sprint speed is good and easy to catch up to opponents if you're chasing them. Shooting wise, decent across the board, a few mid 70s and 1 or 2 80s here and there. Passing is good, he has 80 vision, 83 short passing with 79 curve. His dribbling is very good, you could say, with 84 agility, 84 ball control, 85 dribbling and 81 composure. And defending, surprisingly, isn't that bad. I know it's 68, but it's only really that low because of his heading. And when you look at Golovin and you think of Golovin, I don't know, most people don't actually think of Golovin, do they? But if I think of Golovin, I'm not going to think of him to be winning headers for me. So him having 39 heading does not really make a difference and does not really affect me too much. But he does have 73 interceptions and 72 standard tackle, so he would actually make a very good tackling sort of forward player. And his physicality with 86 stamina and 79 aggression. So the team which I played him in was the same team which I played Alphonso Davies in. So it's not really much to see here, just a basic sort of hybrid between the Bundesliga and the French League. Tried to get him as much cam as possible. I did actually get him on 10 cam eventually, and used his teammate Aleksandr Martin to get him there, who's also a decent card also. So we go into my custom tactics, and I played a 4-3-3, the 4th variant. This is very different formation for me. I normally play the 4-2-2 or the 4-1-2-1-2 second variant. So a 4-3-3 was definitely something different. This is the tactics that anyone wants to see and anyone wants to know what I used. So formation wise then, I used Golovin as a cam. Like I mentioned at the start of the video, Golovin is a cam. He's not a defensive sort of player. He does have okay defending, but with the decent shooting, good pace, good dribbling and good passing, you want him creating attacks, not stopping them. For instructions wise, I had him on stay forward and that's it. Nothing else really. It doesn't really matter running the box, down the edge of the box or across. I don't think anyone ever uses these, so just leave it on default. And position free roam, I do notice that actually works a lot more this year, the free roam. It's decent. If you have 2 cams, I'll then use free roam. They actually kind of alternate between each other. Kind of causes a bit of issues for defenders, they never know which one's coming at them. So for free roam though, for 1 cam, keep it a stick to position. It'll be a lot more useful. So we go back to Golovin and we look at his chemistry style, and I went for artist. That was mainly because if he's playing cam, I need him to have good passing, I need him to have good dribbling. So boost up that passing and dribbling by 3 points each on the base stats, and in game he has a plus 15 to vision, a plus 15 to long passing, a plus 5 to short passing, a plus 10 to agility, taking him to 94. With his height and his pace, this guy should really feel good on the ball. He should feel quick, turn fast, and be able to get past players quite easily. Plus 10 on the ball control and plus 10 on the dribbling as well. Quite disappointed the artist doesn't increase composure a little bit. I thought it did, maybe a little plus 5 here and there, but unfortunately it does not. So let's move on into the clips, and I'll be back at the end of the video to give you my verdict on Aleksandr Golovin.
Music keeps me singing.
And we are back. One thing I forgot to mention at the start of the video is how Golovin's actually started to perform this season. And it's good to see. He obviously performed very well at the World Cup in 2018. And he had that big-ish money move to Monaco. And last season, he really didn't match up to that move. He had kind of struggled quite a lot. He had a lot of high hopes in him. He's one of those sort of players, kind of the back of a World Cup, a very good campaign. And struggles for the whole season, really. Doesn't really get noticed around. So let's hope that this season he actually managed to perform and get a fair few informs, because if he keeps getting informs, his card could be very good. But Golovin, in-game. Now the positives look a bit different, look very small. I kind of wrote the writing about like the miniature amount of letters possible. But Golovin, he was very agile on the ball, and this actually partners him with very quick too. And by quick, I don't mean quick as in pace, in terms of out and out pace of getting past players. He wasn't that. He's not fast. Like, he is fast for a count. 84 pace is fast, but he's not lightning fast. Not the Lucas, the Rashford, the Vardy fast. He's quick and agile on the ball. He very rarely irritated me. A lot of players irritate you in game where you tell him to do something and they take a while to do it. You tell him to pass and it takes like 2 or 3 seconds later. But he was quick. He was low center of gravity. That's the word which a lot of you people use these days. Is a low center of gravity, and he had that. Very similar to the likes of Cazorla. Cazorla obviously has low pace as well, but Golovin with the high pace, the high dribbling, and the decent passing and shooting, he was quick, he was agile, and he got past players with no problem. He also scored a fair few goals. I know I didn't put that down as a positive because I wouldn't really call it a positive really for him, because his goals are all kind of easy. You may see in the clips, not that hard, but he got in the positions well and he took the shots when he had to. My last positive for him was his passing. Very good passing, pinging the balls left and right. The artist definitely played a part into that, increasing his passing up that much more. The only real negative he has, his league's fine. You can make some nice French league teams, but his nation, linking him in, you need to link him in with a Monaco player. Doesn't sound that much of an issue because obviously you can link him into Ben Yedder or to Garrison Martins, I guess. So not too much of an issue, but it is a negative if you want to make some nice hybrid squads. My overall opinions on Golovin was a 8.5. I would say he surprised me, but he didn't, because I used his normal gold card. His normal gold card was phenomenal. So this card was just as good and a step above his gold card. A definite improvement. That's what you look for in informs. You want improvements, and this card had the improvement. For FUT champs, yes, definitely. Having a French League squad, this guy will surprise you. Doesn't look great on card, doesn't look great on stats, but in game he feels very good. Price, 20,000 coins, so with a cheap inform, he won't really drop below that 82 rated. From a good league, he will stay around 20k for the rest of FIFA. Chemistry style was an artist, like I mentioned. You have to increase that pace, that dribbling and that passing up. And lastly, my enjoyment was a 7.5. I mentioned it a lot already. I used his base card, I've used his inform card. Both cards have been very good. And if you guys are looking for a midfielder to get from the French League, I would 100% recommend trying out Golovin. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you are new, and I'll speak to you next time. Peace.